中に映したたとえつまずいてもたとえ傷ついても飛び立とう風翼にして声も届かない遠い場所で僕らきっと
Welcome, Raiders! We will be starting momentarily.
I say that, but I'm like not quite on the stream and stuff yet. But I'm physically ready. Yes.
It's all good. We are good to go.
Lore.
The lore. I have
So
to
much
have
lore
I-
today and tomorrow. This button back now because I subscribe to this. So yes. Huh?
She has
I have
a
the
lore
lore emote
emote
back.
from Crit Roll.
Yes. Lore. I got it on purpose.
Oh, I have to go tomorrow, like as I'm working, I'm gonna be going back and listening to the stream. So I can keep my facts straight. That's what I do the day of our streams, or day of our, well, streams / sessions, is I go back and watch the previous one, or rather listen to it, so that I can, like, get myself back in the mindset that I was in when we stopped.
Oh yeah, that makes total sense.
Like, it's one thing if we stop at the end of a day, right? Like, okay, we're starting the next day. I just need a little refresher at the end of the session to remember where I left off. Because, like, I can write my notes where I left off, but I don't always remember what my shorthand notes are right then and there. So I'll go back through and re-listen to it and like fill in a blank or something like that. Like if I just have a little shorthand. But like if I'm stopping mid-thing like we just did, I need to get myself back in the mind of that character that I left.
Don't forget. We won't forget. You were panicking.
Okay, I was not panicking.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I
shit.
was not panicking. I just wasn't expecting you to nat 20. Which, nat 20s, yes, are
Okay,
not...
that is your fault, actually.
Nat 20s, remember, are not auto successes on skill checks. Only on attacks. However, when the person rolls a 4, it's hard not to beat it.
It was a nat 20 versus a 4, and we were asking, will they?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, back to this lore.
Fun. By the way, one of the people I was just playing with in DBD, she's getting into D&D soon.
Ooh.
And
Mumu?
yes, Mumu.
Oh,
And
join us. Come to the dark
okay,
side.
but who and when and how? Like, okay, maybe in my one shot.
I was just
that
gonna say,
would be cool.
with you!
But, like,
That'd be a good idea.
With
to do the
you!
one shot.
but yeah, I know, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
she definitely can't join into the Terradel one. That's
That would be difficult.
fixed.
Yeah.
Strahd, she definitely can't join in with that one because that's fixed. So it's like, what campaign?
I mean,
But
it would, yes. For
I'm
now,
drafting
it'd be hard.
up a I wish I knew all this at one time when I started guide. And it's like the basics, right?
Nice.
So it's like a quick explanation of the dice. And then like after the dice
So-
is like, okay, here's the character sheet. The very scary thing that got me to not play D&D before. I will take this
Okay,
piece
let me
by piece and
see.
explain.
Hold on,
I had to
actually.
Google so many things when I started playing. It was ridiculous.
Let me
Yes.
see if I can if they still have this. So, a long time ago, Critical Role put out a
Yeah, they still have that. They
Yeah,
still
just trying
have
to find
that
Handbook or Helper.
It's somewhere on their channel.
Yeah.
Guys,
I
someone
highly
gave
recommend.
that to her.
Okay. I was gonna say
Someone gave that to her,
Oh,
but
highly recommend that.
I'm sitting here like I have a table of contents. I have an introduction where I'm like, so you want to play D&D?
I want to play D&D. No.
This is all the stuff I wish I knew immediately. And then like the next one after that is dice. Because in my head when it came to learning D&D first, I was like, okay, what the heck is with the dice? And then I was like, okay, what scared me with the character sheets? So I went over the basics of the character sheets, the stats, saving throws, and skills. And I'm like, when it came to explaining saving throws and skills, I'm like, don't worry about how these work with like all this stuff right now. Just know this is what you do here. This is this number. This is how you get it.
Yeah, I will say
But-
Megan was pretty cool too because we kind of like introduced ourselves into it like that. So it was just like as we played, we just like taught ourselves as we went. So
Yeah. I just got done explaining the basics of combat, like initiative, what you can do on your turn, and then after combat, you typically have a rest.
Too
sometime.
late.
oh,
So I did that. I have a section on races. I did not go into like the minutia of races. I'm like, there's so many in the game. Here's a list of what's out there.
yeah, there's guides
Yeah.
you can read for like, or like even the player handbook too. Just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
summarizing that.
I was like,
yeah.
here's races that will sound familiar to you, and I use things that are common in pop culture: elves, orcs, dwarves, gnomes, humans, things like that, right?
Yeah.
Things that people have typically heard of. And then after that, I have another list. I'm like, here's some more that are really cool in my opinion. And then I go Dragonborn, half elf, halfling,
Dragonborn. He's
I listed both Plasmoid and Kalashtar because reasons.
Gee, I wonder why.
Gee, I wonder why.
I'm very curious about the other obscure races that you beat. Yes. Mm-hmm.
I did mention in there, I'm like, these are just, and the ones I listed were ones that are quote unquote official, right? I'm like, these are just the official races. When you get into D&D and really love everything that's going on, you can dive into the whole universe of Homebrew. I'm not touching that. Then I went and explained how each race has their own, like, ability scores, special statistics, they may have special skills, and I used the half-elf one because I feel like that's a very, I wouldn't say vanilla, it's a very straightforward one to explain.
Oh, absolutely.
I would say so, yeah.
So, I put that one in there. And now I'm going on to the part with classes, and I'm just sitting here like, where do I start? Do I just list them out, or do I go a little bit more into what each one does? I'll probably like explain using pop culture. Like a barbarian would be, what would be a typical barbarian from pop culture stuff?
I was watching literally Conan the Barbarian, but the older version of it with like what's his name, Schwarzenegger? Yeah, like yeah, like he is literally. I was like, this is literally D&D campaign. They're breaking into the castle. There's bards. He's the barbarian. There's a rogue dude. There's a wizard sorcerer person, and then there's like a monk with like a staff and shit. It's like I was like, this is just D&D. So I don't know. So Conan is a barbarian. That's very much the style of like
Okay.
Smash. I don't know.
A real life barbarian.
Well, not real life, but something in pop
Well,
culture,
yeah, I mean,
movie,
Having
things
trouble
like
with the
that.
rage element to match that up with somebody specific, yeah.
I really want to just be like Grog, but I'm like, but that's literally D&D. Maybe I could recommend her to Vox Machina.
I would say
Guardians of the Galaxy to be more of a barbarian.
Drax is definitely a barbarian.
yes,
Yeah.
especially against
Okay.
Not as
Thanos
much of a
in
fighter.
Infinity War.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Hulk.
The Hulk.
The Hulk is
Hulk.
uh,
Hulk is
yeah,
even
the-
more,
the
so.
angry version of Hulk. Yes,
Yes, that's a good.
quite
a good
actually.
one.
Yes. So I feel like that's more accurate there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll,
Honestly,
I'll,
with
like,
the Avengers, you have a multitude of classes.
Oh gosh, you can match up any one of them.
I mean,
Yes.
you've got rogue, you've got fighter, you've got gunslinger, you've got
Yeah.
you've got
Artificer.
artificer.
You have
Artificer,
warlocks,
artificer.
You've got warlock,
sorcerer peoples,
sorcerers.
yeah, time wizards, yeah, like all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you've got a lot of. You've got the undead, technically.
yes, technically.
Technically.
You have some kind of class that's of the Warforged variety.
You've returned to the scene of the crime. I see.
Well, I put Warforged in there as, you know, the raid. But I'm
would-
guessing you're referring to
Vision.
Iron Man and Vision.
Vision.
Both.
He's technically a warforge. I mean, he is a
Yeah, Vision is.
Well,
specific.
yeah.
AI
Yes.
in a body. I don't
But
know
the
what
fact
I would.
that he flies, uses his mind powers and things like that,
Yeah, I would
I
call
feel
Iron Man
like
an artificer class of sorts, honestly. So
Actually,
I feel-
I would put him more in line with something akin to a. I would say psionic, but not really. I mean, he only really has like he'd be like a warlock because he really only has one attack.
yes.
But at the same time, it is
warlock that can
powered
fly-
by his mind. Technically speaking.
Yes, but the
For Iron
mind,
Man or for
the
Vision?
Mind Stone could be
Vision,
considered.
just the Mind Stone.
yeah, I was talking about Iron Man. So
The
yeah.
Mind Stone could be considered a
patron of
It's
sorts.
not a god, but it's an entity that's
Power
giving him
source, yeah.
powers. So
exactly.
Yeah,
warlock.
no, I,
there
I
we
could
go.
say warlock.
I can see that. Yeah.
Warlocks, I believe, can cast fly in some subsects.
Yeah,
Nice.
they can.
Now here's the
Especially if you're
debate.
a genie worshiper. So.
Here's the debate: is Captain America actually a paladin, or is he a fighter that uses a shield?
I would say he's technically a fighter.
Yeah,
So-
that's what I'm thinking too.
Fighters
has the
can
morality of a
use
paladin.
shields. A battle master
Yeah.
uses
Oh,
shields.
yeah, they definitely can.
And I would honestly say he's probably a battle master because he inspires.
True.
Yes.
So I
That
would
makes
say he's
sense.
a battle master fighter.
Yeah, no, because Firo in the fire plane one shot used a shield a lot too. So I mean, it's definitely a thing you can do with fighter.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't implying that fighters can't use shields. I'm just saying
It's
he's
just
a fighter
normally
that
a
prefers
thing.
a shield.
Yeah.
Not only a shield, correct? Yes, he uses a shield to attack and defend. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, I would call Thor if anybody, kind of more because he likes to smite with his lightning.
I mean, he is technically getting his power from a god, which is himself.
And he made an oath, to be like,
And he does
Lord.
smite
justice.
with it.
Then did he become an oathbreaker when he went depressed?
Kind of.
Yes. Well, he
And then he got
broke. He broke his oath. He didn't become an oath breaker because he did eventually come back around.
He lost his oath, yeah.
He
and then
lost
got
his
it back
oath.
again.
But not because he broke it, but because he lost faith in it.
Interesting. I love this conversation we're having right in the middle of this game.
Yeah, he would
Meanwhile,
have
in this dungeon.
lost it because he lost his faith in the dungeon or in the power, not
Yeah.
because he broke the oath to it. Because he was still worthy of the power.
Yeah,
That's
he
why
attempted to
Stormbreaker
regain
allowed him
his
to-
oath at the end of it all.
Yeah, that's why he was still able to use his powers with Stormbreaker. But then technically Cap multi-classed at the very end into Paladin.
Yes, there you go.
Because
Just
he
a little-
did
little
then
baby
did
smite,
have
yeah.
the power to smite,
Yes.
which he used on Thanos.
I like this. I like this a lot.
So he's like, I'd say level 15 fighter, level like 3
Mhm.
paladin maybe. 2, 3 paladin. It's empty. This is not entirely unexpected, right?
But correct me if I'm wrong, but Iron Man is just a dude, but he makes stuff and then he becomes really powerful. So is that not Artificer-esque?
Oh, absolutely Artificer.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
In fact,
He is absolutely
he's actually the
Artificer.
inventor from Kibbles Tasty. That's what that's made of.
True.
There you
That
go.
is.
But no, I mean, that was designed off the Artificer class. It was originally an
Right.
Artificer subclass
That's-
before becoming its own.
Yeah.
So yes, he would absolutely be an Artificer. Scarlet Witch would be a sorcerer.
I would say so. Yeah.
In
Well-
the MCU, she's a sorcerer. In the comics, she's more akin to a warlock
I was
because
gonna
she has
say,
a
she's kinda
patron
got
in the
some-
comics, which is Mephisto, technically speaking.
Yeah. And I think there's that WandaVision show that kind of expands on it
Yeah,
a bit
one of
more,
his
but
expands on that ability, but she's
I
technically
never finished watching it.
she's
so,
technically
yeah.
a witch. She should actually be more akin to a wizard. I don't know. She's kind of like a
there's like a-
hybrid.
There's like a witch subclass of one of those three things.
Yeah, so she would technically be considered a witch. Doctor Strange is a sorcerer, absolutely.
Yes.
Um,
Or a time wizard, or both, depending.
it depends pre or post end game.
Mm-hmm.
Pre end game, I'd say he's a time wizard. Post end game, I'd say he became a warlock or became a sorcerer. And he is technically called the Sorcerer Supreme.
You're right. Okay, that's true.
Fisher doesn't respawn, you know. Bullcrap,
Why
it
not?
does. If you
It definitely
make a
does.
new save and go to a new game, it respawned. It just doesn't respawn in the normal way. For the record, I have no idea how to navigate this underground dungeon. I'm just picking a route and going. Just to throw it out there, I have no idea how this dungeon works. I have never attempted to learn it, so I don't have a clue. He's firing his laser. Man, those things are freaking hardy.
They're beefy. Yeah.
Ow! Freaking heck! Wow, I missed. Stop firing your laser. It hurts. You two work on that one. These two will work on this one. No! Bad. Bad machine. Die. Ow! Ow. Ah, goodness gracious. An empty chest. Scandalous.
Scandalous.
Items. Healing. Gee, money. Christmas. Refreshing pie.
Oh yeah, that TikTok I sent you of George Rivera.
Yeah.
Ghost.
that's-
He is a whole mood. I'm sitting there watching this and I'm like, he is an absolute cutie pie. Did I send you this, D?
Maybe.
I'll send it to you again.
I haven't looked at my TikTok in 5 days, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, bullshit. You literally logged in and commented on Ghost's video 44
okay.
minutes ago.
Except for today, I mean, that was in 5 days.
She waits for Thursdays on her day off and then just spams all of the things I've sent her the last week.
Great. Yes.
Yeah, I
Because
can't do
it's
that.
a
I
lot.
log in. I don't look at it for 2 hours. I come back, there's 28 messages.
Okay,
I'm
you know what?
That's the fun part.
You know what?
Anyway, I'll look at this here.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I get bored, and I send links. Okay.
Did I say at any point that was bad? I'm just saying. I'm sitting there and I'm like, I suddenly have 1,000 to go through.
No, I don't want to do that because I can't hit more than one. Take out a little thing at least. Ow, would you stop? Oh, perfect. You got a nice line for me. Thank you.
That guy was having some trouble.
I have more than enough TP to do area attack.
I left at work like that today. I tried picking up a chart and it like ripped part of the binding of the chart by accident. So I was like, and I go back over across the desk, across the room, get tape again. So my third chart that I've been like fixing up charts today. So my third chart today, I had to tape back together because it was falling apart. I was like, are you kidding me? And my brain just like broke and I started laughing a lot. Like that guy in the TikTok.
Which one? Oh, that guy.
The one that she sent us, yeah. That was like me at work for a good 2 minutes today. It was awful. It was really, I was like, I can't stop. Oh no. Like.
Well, you kept thinking about the stuff last night too, which didn't help, I'm sure.
So I was already like losing my mind and I was giggling from that. And then this tape thing happened and I just completely, for like a minute and a half, I was like, nope, okay. So.
It's empty. Villainous. See, this is where you find all the really, really nice things
Oh.
that I already have. Let's see. Now I can just use regular tiers. All the monsters. Okay, you know what? We're doing the S-Craft. I'm tired of this.
Nice.
Wow, they didn't all die.
We're good to go.
Okay, they
Good
all
teamwork.
died in fast.
Look at them go.
Back for more? Are you a hero or a scavenger? I am both. I am both. No, so many monsters. Just let me steal your loot.
You weren't in the chat yet, but I'm drinking a beer called Wizard Staff. Nero.
Yum. How does it taste? Does it taste
It's okay.
magic?
It's true. It's Two Brothers. It's an IPA, but I like it.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Just remind me, don't open chests anymore.
But we have to get the cool comments.
So many chests.
You need to open all the chests.
All the ones in this area contain monsters. It's so annoying. Chest is empty. I wonder whose fault that is.
That wasn't us.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I accidentally solved my Rubik's Cube.
Ah.
Accidentally?
Oops.
Again, it's one of those things that you think that there's going to be another step afterwards, and then it's just finished. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Let's move out.
have to say, this music is banging.
Oh yeah.
The music for this?
For this section is really good.
I'm enjoying it immensely. Oof.
Donkey missile? Did I just read that right? Yes, I did. It is called the donkey missile. Got it.
Is that because it's an ass
Yes.
to deal with?
Reduced to searching empty chests. That's really sad. How dare you, game? Reduced it to chests because you put an achievement in to do it. And now I'm not gonna end up finding all of. Not gonna end up finding them all, but you know, we're gonna try.
Enjoy the show.
Nope, that's going back up. That's not what I want to do. I want to go back down. Oh, there's the chest here. Hey, this one didn't have monsters. Way to be thorough, hero. I want to go back down. I need to go deeper. We must go deeper.
I figured you'd come.
Captain of Mafia.
What the hell are you doing here? You were out cold at the garden terrace. You actually thought I'd be so easily defeated?
Yes.
So it seems that Gransel Castle has been taken. It's no matter, though. Once His Excellency obtains the Shining Ring, it can be retaken at any time.
I suppose, though, that those with no place left to turn will cling fiercely to any dream, no matter how ephemeral. It is a bit sad, truly.
Enough! If nothing else, I will not permit you to interfere with the Colonel. To me, Archasms! Whoa!
You're using the ancient machines.
We don't care for being so casually underestimated. We've already collected an incredible amount of data since our survey began. Even controlling these archasms is easily within our grasp.
Hey now, don't you think that's a little much?
Say whatever you wish. Now, come on!
So we do this. And we do this.
Schmack.
Smack again.
And then we do this.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty.
So epic.
Oh my god,
critical.
it was a critical. He at 20.
Yes, you did.
Oh, I missed. That's not good.
Everything's scoring criticals. What in the world?
System maintenance.
I think she's really out of it this time.
Yeah, I don't think she'll be moving for a while. More importantly, Since she was guarding this area, this is probably the way we need to go.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll get Seek to call the others. Hey, Seek! Woo!
I was able to use that overboard reaction from before to calculate the size of these ruins. But looks like we're only around the halfway mark.
Whew. Well, at least there's that much covered. I know we can't just rush ahead, but I'm getting impatient.
Yeah, if we try to rush things, we'll likely just wind up lost. We have to take it slow and steady. Indeed, just hang in there. We want to be as well prepared as possible when it comes to confront the Colonel. I like that they just leave her over here.
She's fine.
Hey,
She'll be
while
up.
she's
She'll
asleep,
be out.
let's draw on her face.
And then tie her up so she can't get up and
That's an Olivier thing to do
call
right
the
there.
dudes again.
Chica-lipa, chica-lipa.
How's our party makeup doing? Is it good? Is it working out for you? Is our 3 dablagers and a gunman doing well?
I mean,
Yeah,
so far.
Okay.
I think it's fine. It's working.
Chest is empty. Nefarious.
Nefarious.
I mean, it's kind of ironic, but the one person who's not putting out as much damage is Joshua. Which is really strange, because he's normally been such a high damage dealer. But I mean, he is using slashing against metal, which normally resists slashing, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
His weapon is definitely non-magical, so...
I'm still a little upsetty that telekinetic force for Zila is not magical bludgeoning.
Does it ever become magical bludgeoning?
No.
I feel like it should.
We might
It is what it
We
is.
might change that, though, because that does seem a little strange. I will agree. Although, I mean, it's technically not magic. It's your mind, but that's also magic. It's weird. It's weird how that works. Why am I don't want to go back up. I don't want to fight that thing.
No.
Like, I don't... Bottom level.
You gotta go up to go down, don't you know?
I mean... You're not wrong.
This seems, yep. That was a long hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, check it out. Something about this spot feels different from the other areas.
Yes, as if the air was charged somehow.
This is probably our last stop. Let's go over everything and make sure we're ready before we go inside. Okay, let's make sure everybody's good to go. Everybody has Grail, Proxy. Everybody has the best stuff. Orbments. Let's see, do I have anything? No, just Poison, Petrify, and Mute. Oh, Mute might be better than Petrify in this situation. I actually think I'm going to give you Impede. So you can, so when he hits people, he has a 100% chance of reducing their turn order. Let's see, do we have anything? Do I give him Death Blow 2? 100% kills the enemy, but breaks the cords. Just
I mean,
go
this
up
is
to
the
Richard.
end, right?
I mean,
The bosses resist that I believe.
that
I
makes
can
sense.
try it. I could be wrong. I don't think I've ever actually tested it on a boss. So I could try
I think
it if
that'd be
we
kind
think
of
it might
broken
work.
if it was effective.
So YOLO?
I mean, the other thing he has is cast 1, which cuts his casting time for arts, which I don't use Joshua for a whole lot of arts.
Why not then?
Sure.
Okay. So I feel like maybe we change out evade and give him cast 1.
Oh.
Since I do have him casting, since that's what he's for, he's arranged. I feel like I should give him that so that his casting time is reduced. Like, you can tell he was designed to be a caster. 530 EP.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's built to cast. I'm going to give Estelle Strike. We don't need Haze anymore. Haze just keeps people unaware of us. I don't need EP with you. Move might not be a bad idea. Or increase your speed. Or do I make her impede? Have a chance to lower people's turn order. What do you think would be better? I haven't actually had to think about what I put on them. I feel like speed, making her go higher up in the turn order, might be
Go for
better.
If she can hit harder earlier, it might help you out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Joshua. So Joshua has to have an action there. Evade, because I don't want him getting hit. Well, his health is actually not terrible. Movement is good. EP stuff isn't what we want for him. Death blow, yeah. Then defense, HP. Like, just take the hits. I feel like that's a pretty good setup.
Yeah.
I figured you'd show up. In fact, I couldn't see any scenario in which you would do otherwise.
Colonel Richard? At the Queen's request, we're here to put a stop to your plan.
It doesn't look like the gospel's working yet. We may still have time if we act now. I'm afraid not.
Why not? What is this Ariel thing in the first place? Why is it's so important to you?
Long ago, the ancients were granted the power of the Septarians, heavenly treasures which could control the ground, sea, and sky. One of those treasures was the Ariel, the Shining Ring. If it's true that it really existed and was no mere myth, do you realize what it could mean for the country? Can you not even begin to comprehend?
For the country?
You're talking... You're talking about using these ancient weapons to intimidate other countries. That must be it. Precisely. As you are, no doubt, aware, the world is lacking in political power among our neighboring nations. We have only 1/5 of Calford's population, and we don't even have 1/8 of Erebonia's military. Our sole superior aspect is our technology, and that will not last. We need some form of real strength to avoid any chance of another invasion attempt.
That doesn't mean we should count on some weirdo ancient weapon thingy. What about the outcome of the war 10 years ago?
That happened because we had Cassius Bright with us. But he has left the military. The country's greatest champion is gone. And so the only ones who may enact miracles are the goddess herself and the hero beloved by her. That is why I established the Intelligence Division. It seems that information is our last bastion of protection against our enemies. But in order to make the Intelligence Division as effective as possible, I've searched all over the world to find some sort of decisive strength. Something that would invoke another miracle, should disaster strike the nation again.
And this is your miracle?
Of course. Can you imagine any greater miracle than this?
Well, we're bracers, so protecting what's important is our job. But that doesn't mean being so powerful that everyone else is cowed into submission. The greatest miracle of all is when people band together and fight to protect what they love.
Nonsense.
My dad's just one man. He didn't beat the Imperial Army on his own. It took a lot of people working like crazy together to protect the country. And it's the work of all those people that brought the war to an end. Weren't you one of those people? We still feel the same here and now. When we found out what you were planning, we didn't get it. But it's our will to help people that led us here. Don't you think that's miracle enough? Even if it's not, we still believe that there's potential in anyone, heck, everyone. If another war should break out in the future, people will do the same thing. They'll work together and do what has to be done to make it through. I don't know much about this ancient power, but I do know that we can count on our fellow Liberalians.
Estelle. Well said, Estelle. Your outlook is admirable.
Haha, truly the words of a master.
Haha, you are strong indeed. Sadly, not everyone is like you. When face to face with an incredible power, it is a temptation that is simply too much to bear. And I have put in far too much time and effort, all for this. I see no reason to turn back now. Just answer me one question. How did you know about this place, Colonel? What? Forbidden power, dormant for untold centuries, unknown to even Her Majesty. To say nothing of the elevator right beneath the treasury that leads straight here. It seems extremely unlikely that you'd have found out about this place just by using the resources of the Intelligence Division. Well, also this gospel. Mysterious orbment, far more powerful than even the finest ever made in the Zeiss Central Factory? Where did you get it? I don't have an answer to that. Wrong. You don't want to answer because you can't answer.
What do you mean?
You simply believe that the Ariel would be here, and that, if you use the Black Orbment, you could control it. But you have no idea when or how you came to that belief, do you? Am I wrong?
But that can't...
So, perhaps his memories were tampered with, as they were with Kurt.
So what? Doesn't matter how I got here. Just that I'm here now, and look around you. I found what I was looking for, didn't I? These ancient constructs could never have been crafted with present-day techniques. So, I must continue down my chosen path.
Oh,
If you truly believe in the path you've chosen, then try to stop me. Succeed or fail, one dream will be realized while another crumbles to dust. Now, allow me to show you the artistry of one who studied under the divine blade.
bring it on!
If this is how it must be, then you'll be given no quarter.
No quarters allowed. How about a nickel though?
Maybe some pennies.
You're feeling like
Hey, over here!
Over here.
Hello.
Oof.
take that.
Nice.
Pew.
Smite!
Smite.
Smite!
Ow.
Ouchies.
It's a good thing I have like 30 some of those.
Not even a problem at all. Yeah.
I'm just gonna let Joshua just keep wailing on this thing over here. Ow. Just keep wailing on him. I'll have Olivier come help Joshua momentarily. That way we can just kill that thing this round.
Ooh.
Yeah!
Yeah. Yep, piece of cake.
Impressive. I'd expect no less from the children of Colonel Cassius. But it appears you are too late.
No!
I've only heard the stories.
Is this the energy of the yin?
a total over shutdown.
What was that?
It's the orbital shutdown phenomena, but it's not like before. Feels like something was released.
Warning.
Oh, I was gonna. Okay, you go ahead.
No, you can do it.
You got Robo Voice too, Robo.
Warning. All personnel. Warning.
Huh?
That thing is talking. First barrier on sealed Oriole device has been confirmed as no longer operative. Confirmed gospel has been activated. Device towers have been enabled. I feel like the kind of glitchiness that this does is perfect for a very ancient computer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What the hell's going on?
The first barrier. The sealed Oriole device. What's this all about, Colonel? I don't know. I didn't expect... First barrier has collapsed. Ring is emitting very slight interference. Destruction of seal on Ring Guardians confirmed. All personnel should evacuate the sealed area immediately.
It's Reggie Steele.
Kinda.
What are these freaky looking things?
Stay on your toes. These are the Rings Guardians. Are these artifacts of the ancients too?
Do not be deceived by their appearance. They are not to be trifled with.
Sealed orbital power recovered. System restart complete. Mode eliminate target. Target coordinates confirmed. Ring Guardian referee. Now we're searching for recruiters. Wow, that was fast.
Ooh.
It's hard to read that quick.
Oh, you can't use S-crafts.
No, they're sealed right off the bat.
Okay.
Nice.
Good job, Tank.
Let me show you the true essence of deity. Take that.
Just did a small dent in its HP.
It has
Hey, you shoulda Kamehameha.
14,000 HP.
It needs his Kamehameha. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We can't
oh
beat that
no.
one till we beat this one.
Or do you have to kill
Ow.
the big one first?
No, you have to. It's just one of those weird.
It's always the size in the middle afterwards. That's usually how that goes.
Yeah.
If Zelda's taught me anything, it's that fact.
Yep.
Of course, it's centered on Estelle.
One more hit. Nice.
So now it heals it. Now I can kill it. No, not Joshua. What are you doing?
Hiding.
He's hiding.
He's getting an advantage.
You still can't kill the other one.
No.
Oh.
What the? What?
He's hiding.
Joshua.
He's hiding. He's getting an advantage. Don't worry about it.
He's doing his stuff.
He's trying to get flanking.
Yeah. See? He got a critical.
Instant crit. There you go.
show you the true essence of take that.
Who voices Joshua? Like, for the
Johnny Young Bosch.
I don't know that name. Okay.
He is a very famous anime voiceover artist. His first role is in like 1989. He's been doing it for a very long time. He was way back. If you ever watched Power Rangers growing up, he was the Black Power Ranger. In the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. He was the Black Power Ranger. That was one of his first big roles. He voiced some minor characters in earlier anime things, but that was like his first big role, was being the Black Power Ranger.
Why won't it just drop already?
Looks like it still has some power left in it. Watch out.
Phase 2.
Oh man.
5 mini lion bots come together to form one super lion bot.
Mode Annihilation, Ring Guardian Reverie. Now resuming extermination activity.
Oh jeez.
Look at the grippers on that thing.
It's a thingy. Ow.
Yeah. This thing is a pain to fight.
Oh, shit.
Proxy puppet. And that's why I have that. Because of moves like that.
And he's one of the higher health guys, and he instant got killed. Holy crap.
Yeah, he's
Well,
third
he was
highest.
kind of hurt before.
He was hurt before. This is designed
Ow.
to be a fight that is not easily won.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
I'm just going to have Olivier focus on taking those things out. Because he can shoot them from a distance so they won't blow up on him. I
Dodge.
I don't think I can delay him.
Can you move?
AT delay. Oh, it's immune to AT delays. Although I did take it away from having a critical. I don't care that you didn't have that much HP gone. You're taking a tier all.
Yeah, use her S-craft. Aw. Nice.
Ooh. Oh,
Aha!
he handled it pretty well.
Yeah.
Tank for the win. come on. Kill it. Yeah.
Plop. Did we beat it?
Yeah. Or at least none of the parts are moving anymore. The Ring Guardian. It seems like its goal was to destroy this facility, to destroy the seat of the Oriole. The Oriole was sealed. It was sealed along with it. Disabled, but set to be reactivated if anyone tried to take the artifact. Maybe the ancients were in dispute over the Oriole themselves. But where is it then? What? How's it still able to move?
Phase 3.
Good lord.
This is unreal.
Joshua?
Estelle!
Huh?
Not a chance. Colonel? I'll deal with this. Get out of here, now.
But...
You barely survived fighting this the last time. I'm still ready for combat. I can buy you some time at least.
Fancy move. Oh, wow!
He really did learn his techniques from Dad. What are you doing? Go! Now! Ah!
Colonel!
What should we do? Shut up and go! My fate was sealed when I lost my fight with you.
No!
Don't worry about it. My plan may have ended in failure. But if I can help you, perhaps there will be repentance enough. Such a pity. If you think of this as a helpless battle, then that's exactly what it will be. Have you forgotten everything I've taught you? It can't be. Now, finish him off! And look at this, what they give me.
Oh yeah.
Everybody, 200% S-Craft.
Do it! Do it! Do it!
They do this for a reason. Because thematically, this is what would happen.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Only 2 of them's gonna be enough to take it out.
And who better than Estelle? Like, come on. They give you all of them in case you don't have the equipment to do that much damage in a single hit.
No.
They give you everybody's S-Craft because it's basically, you should be doing at least 1,000 plus damage every hit.
We won!
Thank you for your help, everyone. Estelle, Joshua, I'm home. It's been quite a while.
Dad!
You've still got a long way to go, but I can see that your training has paid off. I suppose I'll give you a passing grade this time.
Enough! Don't give me that! What are you even doing here?
What? Indeed. Perhaps I just wanted to see the ending.
What do you mean by ending?
I see you're just as cheerful as ever, Dad. Oh, well, you look like you've gotten taller. Has looking after Estelle been as difficult as I think it has?
What's that supposed to mean?
Depends on the day, really. But to be fair, she looks out for me too. It balances out. Good, good. It sounds like it's been a worthwhile journey. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Cassius Bright. My name is Olivier. I'm a traveling musician from the Empire. Is that so? When time permits, I should like to discuss a few things with you. In the meantime, please know that you have my thanks for assisting my son and daughter. Think nothing of it. It's been a worthwhile pursuit. Nevertheless, I am impressed by your skill. It is rare that one gets to watch a living legend at work. Well, I'm still working on it myself.
Hello, sir. I extend to you a belated welcome home. We've been very anxiously awaiting your arrival.
Forgive me, Zen. I'm so sorry to have called you all the way from the Republic. I just had a feeling something big was going to happen and wanted to make sure the bro was ready for it.
It was no trouble, sir. After all, now we're even, right? And thanks to your request, I got to meet your kids and see just how skilled they really are. All in all, I had fun.
I'm relieved to hear you say that.
This really isn't the time for chit chat. I swear, you just pop up out of nowhere at just the right moment to take the most dramatic entrance you can. What?
Ah, well, it seems like everything's back to normal. Professor, there you are. You're a bit late to the party, though, I'm afraid. Well, after you went on abroad, ahead, we were surrounded by a horde of those mechanized monsters. We managed to keep them at bay somehow or another, though, and here we are. In any case, it seems like all affairs have been set in order. Yes, much remains to be done, but this, at least, has been resolved.
But isn't the Intelligence Division's battalion getting close to the castle by now?
No doubt, along with patrol ships. And did you check out the situation on the surface before coming down here? Yes, and you've no need to worry about that. General Morgan said that he has the situation under control. And with Sid's help, this craziness will be quelled in no time.
What?
Aha, I see. You took care of them on your way here, then? So, you're awake. We'd placed General Morgan under strict observation. Sid couldn't risk defying us because we held his family hostage. Yet you freed both from our grasp. I suppose I did. However, Richard, that's about all I've done. Even had I not returned, they would have been able to handle it themselves. No, you're wrong. You're a hero. You left the military, left all of us. What were we supposed to do? I didn't think we could survive another invasion. So I had to find something else we could rely on. If we had stayed in the service, it never would have come to this.
There it is.
Yep.
Stop being such a child, Richard. You're the one who made the mistake of never letting go of the delusions you had about me. For all your schemes, they could never... Why could you never stand on your own 2 feet? Thought it would be okay to retire. Thought I could live comfortably. Leave the army in your care. Colonel, I am not an icon to be hailed. A decade ago, you and General Morgan helped me and we were victorious. But I'm no more than a man who's run away from reality without protecting the things that are important to him.
Dad?
But I have no intention of running anymore. That's why I expect the same from you, Richard. I want you to think about this whole mess. Think about what you did wrong and how you can atone for it. You'll have plenty of time, believe me. And so the Intelligence Division's planned coup d'etat was thwarted. General Morgan and Major Sid organized the military authority to keep the chaos to a minimum, and the conspirators in the Intelligence Division were arrested one by one. 1 week later... Hey, we might actually be able to finish this today. We might go a little long, but we shouldn't go too long. And we'll be able to finish it.
Okay.
You sound like the seagull from Little Mermaid trying to sing.
Great rendition.
Yep.
Estelle and Joshua Bright. In honor of your recent work, the Grand Cell branch of the Bracer Guild has prepared you a letter of recommendation. Take it with our blessing.
Yes, sir.
With this, you now have 5 such letters, I believe. Sir Cassius, if you would do the honors. I will. Estelle and Joshua Bright. In accordance with the rules of the guild, this will qualify you both to become full-fledged bracers. Present your letters of recommendation.
Yes, sir.
By all means, please verify their authenticity. The Roland, Bose, Ruan, Zeiss, and Grancel branches. I've now confirmed the authenticity of all 5 signatures. The final rank, Junior Bracer Rank 3. I can truly say that your apprenticeship was a success. In Adios' name and by the seal of the Bracer Guild, both of you are promoted to full-fledged bracers. Take your emblems, you two.
Yes, sir.
We get a shiny bronze and gold one now.
So
Ooh.
shiny.
We only solved a national incident and we only went up 1 rank.
Okay. To be fair,
I mean, didn't they say that S rank was those who saved the national incident? Wait a second.
Not
Yes.
national, it was cross national.
Yes.
So you go to another
so the
place.
A rank would be like the
Secondly-
next best one.
secondly, that jumped us from junior bracers to full-fledged in less than a year, canonically.
Yeah, well,
This has
Yeah.
taken less
Anyway.
than a year, which normally this is supposed to take people much longer.
congratulations, guys.
Hey, those emblems look good on you. I have to admit, you two did good, but just this once.
Thanks, everyone.
We would never have reached this point without everyone's help. Your true careers as bracers start now. Bear that in mind.
I understand.
We'll be even more dedicated. Now, I hate to break up such a happy occasion. But I'm afraid I do have some unfortunate news that I must tell you all. What's that? Today marks the final day of Cassius Bright's membership with the Bracer Guild. He's going to be returning to active duty within the Royal Army.
What?
Really?
Since I've been away for so long, I feel bad bringing this up so suddenly. The chaos that has resulted from the attempted coup must be quelled. Military needs major reorganization to deal with the damage that the Intelligence Division caused. I plan to help out with that.
Oh, I get it. Since bracers can't be soldiers. Hey, did you higher ranks already know about this? Yes, he already discussed it with us. It is discouraging, but we can never truly become independent if we always lean on those more experienced.
And hey, think of it as less competition. Now that Cassius is out, maybe you can take the top spot. Eventually.
I suppose that's true.
This means that we're going to be really busy, though.
Well, you do have 2 new full-fledged bracers on hand now. You can work them like dogs instead of me.
Dad!
I guess our lives are about to get pretty hectic, huh?
Jeez, Dad. Can't you at least stay with us until the end of the birthday celebration?
I'm sorry, but there's a war council currently starting. Colonel Richard may be in custody, but there are plenty of his special ops cohorts still at large. Captain Amalthea is also hiding somewhere in the underground ruin. And if that weren't enough, it looks like those sky bandits ran off in all the confusion. We have to stay on guard so they don't cause any trouble during the festival.
Ugh! Those guys are just a constant pain in the ass.
Either way, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Increased security is just for peace of mind. Real issue is that we really don't know the significance of what happened underground. We can only guess at what effect breaking that seal will have, and what the purpose of that aureole is. That's a puzzle that absolutely must be solved.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And it doesn't sound like Colonel Richard's memory can be trusted.
Yes, just like Kurt, he seems to have some missing memories. Even so, the search team was able to confirm one thing. We now know where the Black Orbment came from.
Really?
You know who made it? Not quite, but we do know who's responsible for introducing it to the Intelligence Division. Commander of the Special Ops, 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence Belger. Him. He gave it to Richard shortly after he was recruited for the Intelligence Division. And coincidentally, that would be just about the same time Richard planned his coup. We need to find out everything about Lawrence that we can.
Huh. He always did seem strange. I guess we were lucky that we actually got a good look at his face, huh? If you want, I can try drawing you a picture of him.
That would be appreciated. I have to admit, though, that I don't have the utmost faith in your artistic skills. Maybe I should ask Scheherazade or Her Majesty.
That's not nice.
Estelle, you actually saw Lawrence's face?
What? I didn't tell you? He took his helmet off when we fought him on the terrace in the Royal Keep. He looked around 20, maybe older, with ash blonde hair. He had some seriously creepy eyes, too, let me tell you. They were so cold, but it was like they were on fire at the same time. He told the Queen, "You are hardly qualified to feel pity for me."
Hardly qualified?
Joshua?
Your eyes are looking a little creepy now too, Joshua. Something on your mind. But you let us handle the cleanup here and go have fun at the festival. Okay, you're right.
Awesome! Let's go live it up! Oh, right. Are we going to be sleeping at the castle tonight?
Yes. Her Majesty was kind enough to let me use 2 of the guest rooms in the eastern wing. Joshua and I will be on the right, you and Shara on the left.
Me and Shara? Together?
You don't like that setup? Okay, how about me and you in one room and Joshua and Shara in the other? Just imagine, all that time for you to fawn over me and wait on me and tell me how much you miss me.
I'll bunk with Shara.
I suspected as much. Alright, then I'll see you kids tonight. You know, it wouldn't be a big deal for you to share a room with him. I mean, it has been a long time since you last saw him. Didn't you have a lot of stuff about your mom that you wanted to talk to him about?
Yeah, but I don't much like the idea of you and Shara in the same room either.
Huh?
Nothing. Let's go and look around. The town's decked out with some pretty cool festival exclusive shops, you know.
Well, we certainly can't let those pass us by now, can we? And if we get tired, there's a rest area in the east block.
Behind the stores, right? We should make that our last stop then.
Anyone want to guess where I'm heading to right away? Because I don't
The
need to
very
shop.
end.
Also, Amalthea's in those ruins. She's never gonna get found. She's lost forever. She's gone.
She
I'm just
gone.
thinking, like,
It's a maze down there.
she was surrounded by a bunch of other people,
She is
and
Who then
they
pieced
just
out 'cause
left her
He
there.
was attacking.
no.
and then
Canonically, it was
they
because they got
noticed.
attacked and swarmed by the archaisms that she
So they had to,
left in
like-
the confusion.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because remember, she can control the archaisms.
right.
You're right. Oh,
So
yeah.
when they got ambushed and tried to fight their way off and hold them off, when Cassius came down, she escaped in all the confusion.
She was like, "Fly, my pretties, fly,
My pretties.
my pretties."
Okay, we finally made it to the rest area.
Finally.
You sure you don't want to look around more, or are you finally ready to take a break? No, we're taking a break because story we're trying to get through.
Lord.
Lord.
Well, Walking all over the place like that can really take it out of you.
Glad we can get off our feet for a minute then. At the moment, at least, Grenzel looks like it's genuinely a piece.
You really think so? I'm just glad that we can leave it all up to Dad and everyone else, at least for today. Of course, I really think it should be his responsibility to begin with, since he showed up so late.
Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe it's just part of his nature.
Oh well, it's not like we can do anything about it. But check us out! We're actually full bracers now!
Which means we're not beholden to any specific branch and can go wherever we want. Anytime a branch is short-handed and requests help, we'll just take an airliner to get there. Our newfound freedom will also mean greater responsibilities.
Sure, but I think we'll be able to handle it. I mean, hey, we actually played a major part in stopping a coup. And it means I'll never have to hear Dad go on about how it worries him when you're not around to keep an eye on me.
Yeah, I think his days of that are at an end. You really showed him what you can do. Still, I think I'd like to stay with you from now on.
Eh? Huh?
Oh, would I just get on your nerves?
No, nothing like that. But what do you mean by stay with me?
Just that we know each other so well and we can practically read each other's minds. I think we make a good team and I'd hate to break it up.
Oh, you mean like for bracer business? And here I was thinking you were going to tell me your big confession or something.
What?
Ah! Nothing! Forget I said anything!
So, what was that all?
Nothing! Boy, it sure is hot today, huh? And there's nothing to beat a hot weather like ice cream, huh? I'll leave a treat, so you wait right here.
Oh. I don't think there's an ice cream stand over that way. Wonder if she... Nah, there's no way. Aye, but I do envy you your youth sometimes.
Sus! Sus! Sus!
Professor Alba? It's been a long time since we last met, hasn't it? So much has happened lately, but things are finally settling down again. People truly thrive the most in peaceful times. Oh, is something the matter? You look a bit pale. I would have thought you'd genuinely be in better spirits now that you've attained senior bracer status. Speaking of which, I must truly congratulate you on your success. So long as, of course, I'm not being too forward in doing so. Ever since we first met, you've always made me really uncomfortable. I'm a little more used to you now, but I still get the shakes a little bit whenever you look at me. Oh? And in all the cases we've dealt with, there have been people who just forget things. They're always there, investigating, no matter where we've been. Your timing's almost a little too good. What really clued me in was Kurt's reaction. He lost his memories too. He said he wasn't feeling so well when he was in the stands, and you were right there with him. Professor Alba? Was it you? Haha. Impressive. Even with your cognizance and recollection being puppeteered, you were still able to piece it all together. Indeed, it was I. Allow me to clear away your confusion.
Oh, no, fuck. Bad touch, bad touch.
Oh no.
Ha! You're... Aha, so you finally remember me, do you? When your heart was in tatters, it was I who rebuilt it. I who restored it. It was I who poured a soul back into that empty vessel. You have the power to twist the minds and memories of men. The 7 Snake Apostles, the Anguis, you're one of them. Weissman the Faceless. Huh, I have not heard that name pass your lips in ages. Enforcer number 13. The Black Fang, Joshua Astray. You were behind all of this. which means that Lieutenant Lawrence has to be... It is as you surmise. I was kind enough not to erase your memories of him. I'm not surprised you were able to make the connection so quickly. I'm sure he'd be pleased to know you were thinking of him. So, you here to finish me off? No, nothing of the sort. First phase of our plan went off without a hitch. Since I've a moment to spare, I simply thought I'd come to see you. First phase? Seal in the old ruins? The gate, which blocks the path to the ring. Wrenching it open was but the first step of many. And already there exists no means of closing it again. I knew this wouldn't be the end of it. The hell is the Shining Ring? What is your little society after? If you really wish to know, why don't you rejoin? I'm certain you'd be able to return to active duty in no time. You needn't look so glum. We can get you back into fighting form. Please, spare me your withering looks. I do understand that you have a family now, whom you regard as important. You greatly admire your father, to say nothing of the girl you so adore. Even with him on our side, throwing those gifts away would be the actions of an idiot. And so I've come here to see you. I came to offer you true freedom from our association as thanks for the integral role you so perfectly played. Which means that I must congratulate you, Joshua. You are already a free man. I am most grateful for the work you've done over the past 5 years. What? Oh, don't be so boring. I was expecting a bit more cheer out of you at hearing such news. Perhaps there's a flaw in the design of your emotions. I've been helping you? What are you expecting me to swallow? Oh, pardon me. I completely forgot to tell you. I never intended you to be an assassin, but rather a spy. But the society abandoned you. You played on the pities of a noble-hearted man, and it worked. You were given a loving home. And while you were there, our contacts would check in on you from time to time, and you'd tell them everything. You're particularly interested in your reports on the movement of the Bracer Guild, as well as your intel on one Cassius Bright. But of course, you wouldn't remember having done such things. You were not yourself at the time. Cassius Bright, S-ranked Bracer, he was the foremost impediment to the success of this plan. We felt certain he would be quick to act in order to stop any coup d'etat that should occur. But through a detailed analysis of his behavioral pattern, we devised a plan that would lead him out of the country and out of our way. The intel you've unknowingly been feeding us has been most useful indeed. No, and so I must thank you again. The past 5 years have been an inestimable help. No, you're lying. You have to be lying. All that time I spent with Estelle. Why are you so sad? Has your feigned ignorance not earned you a beloved family, as well as a happy home? If you say nothing, they will never know. However, it is the sort of thing that might weigh heavily on a fellow, since your fellow members of the Bright household are such good people. Perhaps a little too good for a monster such as yourself. However much you may model your behavior after a normal, decent person, you are no such thing. You must surely have noticed your ability to reason through and execute a solution to a problem, no matter the circumstances. Your physical strength and reflexes, better than an entire squadron of notable soldiers. You are my greatest creation, my human weapon. That is who and what you truly are, the Black Fang. You have no place in the lives of normal people. You'll never be happy in their presence again. You can't be. When it becomes too much for you, you are always welcome to return to the Grand Master's Society of Souls, back to Ouroboros.
Okay, I like him now.
He was sus though.
Is this my punishment? My sister and Louve? Yes, that is pronounced Louve.
Okay.
What did I do?
I don't know how to face him after all that, but I've kept him waiting for way too long. It's getting late, too. I'm such an idiot. I need to learn to think before I open my mouth. I wonder if Joshua's figured me out. Gotta cool down. I feel like I'm stuck in perma-blush mode.
Ah, Estelle. I thought I might find you around here somewhere.
Hi, Professor Alba. Fancy seeing you here.
Haha, indeed. I was actually just speaking with Joshua. Congratulations on your promotion to senior bracer status.
Thanks. Huh?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. Something just seems different about you. What's got you looking so cheerful?
Haha, okay, you've got me. To tell the truth, I've made several major advances in my archaeological research. You might say that it's put me in a good mood.
Hey, that's awesome. Oh, sorry. The ice cream's gonna melt, so I better get going. I'll see you later.
I see. Cassius Bright's daughter. I think she's going to be quite a lot of fun.
Hey, sorry it took so long. It was super crowded there, but I have returned with our valuable loot.
Cool, thanks. Now we can eat like kings.
Yeah. So, about earlier.
Yeah, I want to apologize for that. I didn't mean to be so vague. It just wasn't an appropriate time for confessions, you know?
Oh, sure. I didn't really mind so much.
Well, when I gave it some more thought, it seemed kind of silly to try and rush things. Maybe senior bracers now, but that just means that we have different work to focus on. We have to really consider our future prospects.
Right. If we get married, we'll have to think about raising children. I gotta stop getting so far ahead of myself.
Well, it's evening already, so why don't we eat our ice cream on the way back? Everyone's probably waiting for us.
Hey, Joshua?
What is it? Did you have something you wanted to discuss about the future?
No! What would give you that idea? Come on, let's get back to the castle. Okay, now I like Professor Alba. He's a good villain.
I had to give him different voices too. I had
He
to.
is a good villain. I had a feeling from the beginning, and now that it's out, I'm like, okay, now I accept you. Also,
is-
check your DMs when you
I
can.
I saw.
Yeah. God.
You have no
damn.
idea how long I've known all of this is going to be happening, and I was like, you have no idea. You've got
And
no
I'm just
idea.
sitting here like, oh my God, and I have to be vague.
Uh-huh.
Anyways.
Yeah, when you first mentioned that to me, I was like, you have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea.
But you know, I have a sense for these things.
Oh, I
like,
do.
I feel like the only thing I've been wrong about was their dad being involved.
Yeah.
Everything else I've been
you
accurate
guys were
with.
so dead set he was Lieutenant Lawrence, and then it was like, nope, he's not.
It was a good theory.
It was.
It was a good theory.
Admittedly,
Okay,
good
so
theory.
like when it was clear that, you know, there was like other things going on, I was like, what if his memory had been altered? And that is him. He just doesn't know it's him.
Yeah,
It's a
that's what I
fair
thought.
point. It was not a bad theory.
I was like I was watching part 1 of this earlier today. And if I had known what he looked like before today, I would have been like, oh no. But I didn't know until.
Yeah, Dee's just
mean,
now
just
watching
what fast
part
paced stuff
1.
like. Yeah. I
Yeah.
watched back part 1 today. So.
So anyway.
What's wrong, Estelle? You've been completely on edge for a while now. Something on your mind?
Yeah. Hey, Shara? Did you think Joshua was acting weird at dinner?
Huh? If anyone was acting weird, I'd say it was you. He was as calm as he ever is.
Well, yeah, but
Could you fix the Discord?
yeah, the audio. I was trying to power through.
Uh-huh. I see. I get it.
Is it good now?
Yes.
Yes.
Get what?
You can't keep secrets from me. I had a feeling about it, but I was wondering if you'd ever admit it to yourself. You're kind of falling for Joshua, aren't you?
You can tell?
It's pretty obvious. Sorry, hun. But I'm guessing you haven't told him anything about this.
No. Joshua's always picking on me, telling me what a dope I am. Not that I should be criticizing anyone, I guess.
You're so naive. It's a wonder how you've lasted this long. You need to learn to look a little deeper. Big sister is ready to begin your education in love, Estelle.
I love Shara so much.
I'm never asking you for advice again.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I don't mean to tease.
Yes, you do, Shara. You absolutely do.
But you guys set out just when puberty was about to hit. It's only logical that you'd start picking up on feelings for each other.
Oh, you think so? Traveling together just seems like such a petty reason for that kind of thing. I guess I've gotten a little more self-aware since we started all this. This isn't like me at all.
You're the proverbial...
Proverbial. Okay.
You're the proverbial flower that refuses to blossom. Every girl feels that way.
Sarah.
I don't want to lecture you, or talk about this with you if you're not ready. But if you are, then what say we have ourselves some girl talk, Would it help if I told you... oh my god. Would it help you if I told your future? Close enough.
Yeah, okay. I promise I'll listen to whatever you have to say.
Okay. All right, time for your lesson, my protege. Oh, Estelle, Big Sister is moved to tears.
On second thought, never mind. But thank you. I do feel a little better. I'm gonna go see Joshua for a little bit.
Oh? You're going to tell him?
Not about that. There really does seem to be something weird going on with him. I want to see what that's about first.
Oh. Well, you do seem to know him better than anyone else. I'm sure that everything will turn out just fine between you two. Maybe you can even just have a nice, calm discussion with him and be open about what's on your mind.
I don't think I'm quite that ready yet. Okay, I'll see you later. Read their fortune. Read their fortune.
Young love. They'll probably be fine.
Huh? They're not here. But yeah, Dad's still in some meeting, I think. But where's Joshua? Joshua? Ah, he's out playing somewhere then.
Hey, Estelle. Nice night, isn't it?
Yeah. There's that song again. The Whereabouts of Light.
I've lost a lot. This song and this harmonica has always been with me. I've been thinking about why I play it.
Huh?
Maybe it's a habit I should quit. I think I want to tell you what I was doing before I met you.
Joshua. Okay.
This may take a while. Do you mind?
Not at all. I'll listen to whatever you have to say.
Thank you. Once upon a time, there lived a little boy all by himself. He was the timid sort, relying on the kindness of others without a single redeeming trait. He had people he cared about with him, so he was happy. But one day, something happened that broke his heart. He forgot how to speak, to feel, even to eat. All he could do was play his harmonica. No matter how hard his caretaker tried, nothing helped his heart to mend, and he grew weaker by the day. One day, a wandering magician appeared before the boy. "I will heal the boy's heart for you," he said. "Provided, of course, I am compensated." And so the boy was given over to the magician's care. As he attempted to piece the broken heart back together, the magician found that he could shape the boy's existence into anything he wanted. And so the boy's new heart became that of a murderer. For 2 years, the boy killed every single day. Under cover of night, he murdered dozens of soldiers, slit the throat of a national cabinet minister who was heavily guarded. Sometimes he used explosives which maimed and killed innocent bystanders. At some point, he became regarded as something more than a mere killer. He was known as the Black Fang, and the name struck fear to the hearts of men. One day, the magician gave the boy an assassination order. His target was a hero, a man who had protected his queen and nation from the threat of an invading northern country. He was a bracer who held a special rank shared only by 3 others in the entire land. The target was too strong. He defeated the boy with all the ease of a tiger swatting a cub. At that moment, some of the magician's servants showed up. Since the boy's face had been seen, he was now a loose end to be tied up. But someone came to his aid and drove the attackers away. It was, of course, the man he had come to kill. And so, the boy. The boy was taken to the man's house where he met a young girl. He lived there for 5 years, always feeling like he was lost in some wonderful dream. In the real world, he would never be allowed to have such dreams. But all dreams must end at some point. The time was drawing near when reality could be avoided no longer. And that's the end of my story. Thank you for being patient with me and listening.
Was all that real?
Every syllable. My heart is broken. My hands will always be stained with blood. I failed in the assassination of your father. I've been betraying you for a long time.
Huh?
The boy can't be saved from his real purpose. His presence alone seems to bring disaster and misery. He's just tainted. But the boy set out on a journey in hopes that he might keep his misfortunes from the ones he holds dear. He will find and stop the foul magician who created the life he has led.
What?
That's the last remnant of my human heart. I won't be needing it anymore. But I want you to take it. It's hardly an adequate way to say thank you for the last 5 years. Yet I can't think of anything better.
Stop it.
What?
I said stop it! Stop talking about it like it's a dream! You make it sound like nothing that's happened was even real to you. What difference does the past make? Your heart is broken? What does that even mean?
Estelle.
Look at me! Look into my eyes! They've always seen that boy. In good times and bad. No matter how much the boy was hurting, I always saw how hard he'd kept holding on. Joshua, I love you. You can't just leave me on my own. My feelings won't just go away when you do. I won't let you.
Estelle.
Huh? Kiss, father. Oh. Joshua. What was that? It's so bitter.
It's just a fast-acting sedative. Don't worry, there are no side effects.
Oh. Why? Why did you?
My Estelle, you shine like the sun. My time with you was the happiest and the most painful I've ever known. Just as the brightest light casts the darkest shadow, if you stayed with me, you'd find out just how disgusting my true nature is. Sometimes I think it would have been better if we'd never met.
Oh.
But this time is different. I'm grateful that you came to see me. I hate that I have to run from the girl who's so important to me. It is all I can do. But I want you to know that I'll always be thinking of you.
Joshua.
Thank you for everything. You had me from the first moment I met you. I've always loved you. Goodbye, Estelle. And there we go.
The audacity!
The audacity! That's it! No. We move on to the next one.
So here's
No!
here's what I'm gonna do real quick, and then we're gonna call it a night. We'll move on to the next one the next time we play. Maybe that's Friday even. Who knows? Since you guys are gonna want to get back into this, I know.
Fucking cliffhanger, man!
Uh-huh. I have been waiting for that.
Did I deliver on Estelle's lines?
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, absolutely. And I love
Oh my
being
God.
a mysterious Joshua.
It's been a few weeks.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
Mysterious
I'm
Joshua is
so-
great. Hold on, let me do this. So, here's one of the things I was going to do. I was debating doing it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to stop the share real quick for you guys, and I'm going to share something else. So, I'm going to do this to the stream as well, so the stream can see what it is that I am playing. You are going to be window capture. Oh, actually, hold on. Capture. Yeah. Window capture. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and hide the reactives real quick. So this is the whereabouts of light that has been translated into English and put to the words of the song.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and play it and probably sing along with it. And then so you can see the English translation and what the English means. Because the reason I told you not to look up the English of this is because there are
It's
parts
Joshua's
of this that are
story.
spoilers. You should be able to hear it,
It's-
correct?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
It's Joshua's story, almost, essentially.
Your darkest shadow and the stars that glow all turned into the same morning indigo. Now I walk alone, your whereabouts unknown, but all my thoughts overflow with just you. Face the truth I face, cause my heart to race. Both my strength and weakness guide me face by face. If it's me and you, blazing a trail through, I won't fear a tomorrow that's brand new. Please believe in the desires that we share. If waiting the dawn once more, I'll still see your shine on the shore I yearn for. Goodbye's just a word I've never heard, fading by my lonesome and your steps echoed. How much time went by, keeping your amber eyes was my reflection in the northern skies. You and me are connected together. Our ties that bind so on forever. And that is the English.
Still a freaking cliffhanger.
There was a lot of spoilers in that. That's true. You're right.
There's a lot of spoilers in that song when you think about it.
Freaking cliffhanger. He kissed her, but gave a sedative at the same time. What a fantastic way to do it! But goddamn it,
A legitimate kiss.
it wasn't even a legitimate kiss.
It was ill intended. Grr.
Man, I love how Professor Alba was off with me since the beginning, though. And I'm just like,
Made him be slightly off.
sus. I was just like, sus. Sus. Too sus. Very sus. What? Sus.
Okay,
For real.
hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. All right. I am going to go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back sometime. I don't know when for sure, but we will be back. And we will make sure that we get started into the second game. Find out what happens with Estelle and Joshua and where we go from here. So I thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow for Curse of Strahd D&D. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll be starting earlier tomorrow and running till not quite as long as tonight. We'll run until about an hour and a half or so ago. So 11 Central, 12 Eastern. So it'll be about the time we run till, but we normally start at like 6:30 or 7. So we're starting earlier. Ending a little earlier. We'll be playing some Curse of Strahd D&D with 2 of the people here tonight, as well as the rest of our group. So, I appreciate you guys who stayed out, and I will see you all next time. Bye!